Good morning. I'm back with a book haul for July, and it looks like a huge book haul, but it's not all that bad. Trust me, there's a reason why it's so tall. First of all, in June, my books from Laurel got lost. And they said they were delivered, and they weren't. And Laurel was fabulous. I mean, I waited several days to see if they would show up, because you never know. I asked on the neighborhood site if anybody got them. Nobody did. And so I contacted them, and they sent me out replacements. Well, it was like almost a month later, I got the books. And the mailman, he came up and he's like, I kept seeing this box sitting out next door and they would never take it in. So I finally looked. It wasn't theirs, it's yours. They left it sitting outside for a month. A month. Thankfully, it was a dry spell. But that's besides the point. The next door neighbor could not be bothered to bring it next door to us. One door. Right next door. He wouldn't do it. I don't like it anymore. So now, I've got 2 extra copies, and these are the ones that were sitting outside for a month. That's how good the packaging is on a Laurel, I think. They're sitting outside for a month, and they still look awesome. One moment. Okay, I'm back. Blue wanted inside. Blue is my dog, one of my dogs. And anyway, so I have extra copies of these. I'm not sure what to do with them. I don't know if I want to give them away or if I want to sell them or donate them to the free library. I don't know. If you have suggestions, if you would like to win one of these, it's got to be more than 10 people that enter. Okay, if you would like to win one of these, tell me which one you would like. And it's got to be more than 10 people that put down names, which one. So it's the Autonomy of Magic. I've already read. It's really good. Or Dampera, which is really good. You will not get the pretty bookmark. I'm keeping that. I'm sorry. Yeah. When they sent out the replacements, they sent the this one. So I'm keeping the pretty bookmark. Okay. Then, so that's one reason why I have 2 extra books on this pile. But I've also got 2 other books because my book of the month for this month came totally beat up. I had to tear out the books. So it was bad. It was busted open like that. No, the part was busted open. It was bad. And this is one of the books. Now, as you can see, it's curved. Now that is after I have put it on a stack of books. It's actually better for about a month, and I might do it again and have it lay down like that. Yeah, I think I will. But this one was really bad. So, yeah. So I contacted Book of the Month about it and showed them pictures, and they sent me out a replacement box. So this one, I think I'm going to take the cover and make it into bookmarks. I really like that idea. And I'm going to do it laminated. So, oops, I got that one. Because I like to use my bookmarks more than just for that one book because they're so pretty. So I'm going to use the cover for bookmarks. Then the rest of the book, I might use the pages for journaling because I can't open it all the way. It won't open no farther than that. I have tried because it is so damaged. But I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to use the paper, well, the pages for journaling. So that is going right there on my cart. Okay, so they did send me my replacements. And these made it perfectly fine. So I got my bookmark of the month and In Stormy Weather, which I cannot wait to read. Then Wing Game, and I can open it up. So very happy they came. Box, nothing wrong with it. Thankfully. Then a Laurel came, and I only got one book this month. Mortal Trials. And look how gorgeous the bookmark is. So I need to laminate it. I cannot wait to read it. I mean, okay. So the cover with the Laurel, they're always blank with an A on the cover. But look how gorgeous. And it's saying on the back. So those were my subscriptions for the month. Then I bought new, well, this one was a gift for my birthday, and so is this one. So these two, Dark Fever by Karen Marie Monk. I'm sorry. I can't talk right sometimes. But it sounded really good. I had it in my cart to check it out and order it. And she just went through and hit order. So, and then this was another one. I've already read this one. I liked it a lot. So that one is not in the running for books that I have to read next month. Then, The Faraway Inn by Sarah Beth Dirks, which those are two of her books right there. And I got her new one, The Sea of Charms. I got the audiobook through NetGalley, and I loved it. And so, yeah, I had been thinking about this one, and I decided, yes, I need it. Sea of Charms. So this one's blue, teal, and purple were the other two. Let's see what's on the cover. Nothing. So that's fine with me because I love her books. I listen to the book, so I don't have to read it again until I'm just ready to. But it's so good. So good. I love her cozy romance fantasies. Then another Amazon purchase. And I got this one yesterday because it was released. And then I got Daggerfall, which I've already read it. And I loved it. So, and I do like, I did not get the indie copy. I like this one better. I like this cover better. And let's see. Oh, wait, it's not. I thought it was blank. The heart consumes and gives nothing back. Yeah. There's nothing on the back. And then, I like that. It's like a little secret. And then there is the front in pages. And then the back in pages. So, yes. I've already read that one, so I don't have to read that one. Now, this is the only used book I got this time around. And, oh yeah, because I ordered a second, because the damaged books. This was the bookmark in the damaged one, so I got to laminate those. Okay, so the only used book I got, it originally was published in the 1970s, and I know that because that's when one of my stepfathers used to read, 1976. Yeah. So, I've had 4 fathers. The one my mom was married to when she had me, no, I'm not his. They divorced or she left him when I was 3 months. My second father, I don't remember him either. He was murdered. They had my brother. She was pregnant with my sister, the middle sister, and he was murdered before she was born. Then my third father, yes, I call them all fathers and not stepfathers. That's how I grew up. Sorry. He was good and bad, like everybody, but he used to play the guitar and sing to us, and he would also read to me because I loved books from the get-go. And there was one book he always read, and there's a lot of controversy about this person's writing, but to me, it shows how much was wrong during that time period, that he thought it was okay to do this. And I'm glad that now we know it's not right. But my fourth father burned this book because I liked it. My third father, the one that used to read to me this book, he killed himself before a year of marriage was up. He had been asking for help, begging for help. And he's one of the reasons why I love reading, I love music, and I'm terrified of guns because I saw him do it, and I was 6. No. I was 8. I was young. How's that? But anyway. Yes. It is 3 pounds of Mark Twain. And I got it. And I've been looking for it. I like Mark Twain stories. They remind me of that father. They started my love of reading, even though I know the language is wrong. And some things that happen to me, I'd rather use it as a teaching moment than say, hey, that should be like it is now. No, it's a teaching moment to show this is wrong, you don't do this. But I still enjoy the stories. So anyway, this came yesterday. Another reason why I don't like my neighbor. And I got the notification it was delivered. I went to the mailbox. It's not there. Today's mail is not even there. Yesterday's was because we didn't bother to pick it up. So then I waited a little bit and it was about to start raining. And I went down there to look again to see if it was there. And it wasn't there. But I noticed next door's mailbox was open and something green was poking out. So I just walked over there and sure enough, my book was there. It was delivered to the wrong address again, one door off. But I got it before it started raining on it. But I don't know if I probably won't put this on my TBR because I've read all of them before, but I wanted it on my shelf because it was happy memories, okay? Trying to replace the happy memories. So that one is not going to be on my list that I have to read. This month's TBR. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books I did not read. I knew this was going to be a bad month. I have started this one, so I will finish this one. So, for August, I have to read these 8. I have to stay on there. So, these 2. This one. A Court of Wings and Ruin, which I'm thinking about just doing a whole month of Sarah J. Maas. I might do that. And then Siege and the Storm, the second one in the series. Rules for Summer. As soon as I'm done with this one, I want to pick this one up. I want to read this one so bad. Then, this one I might get to before August starts. I gotta catch up with my library books. And Enchantra. And then Demon Tide. I might get to this one before August starts too. So, hopefully I'll get to these 2. Maybe I could finish this one because it's not that big. I just have not been wanting to read a physical book. So hopefully, okay, I'm determined. I'm going to finish these 3 before August 1st. So that leaves 5 from July's. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from this month that I have not read that I bought new books for. So I need to add more books to my TBR. Wait. Okay, so. Okay, those are all the ones I've done. Okay, let's do it one more time. All right, so I need to pull out, I'm going to pull out 3, and then I'm just going to pick 2 that I can't wait to read. There. So, these are the 3. Let's see which ones I get. And these are all my older releases. Okay, good. I've been wanting to finish this one because this is part of the duology. And I read the other one not too long ago. So, Dakota by Martha Grimes. This is the duology. I've read the first one, which was called what was it called? Something about the wolf, I think. Biting the Moon. Yeah, Biting the Moon. So, Biting the Moon is going in the pile. Then, let's see the next one. Anne Rice, Angel in Time, which is this one. I love Anne Rice, always have. So, yes. Yes, please. Then the third one. How to Write a Love Story, the book of the month. Okay, so that gives me my 3 new ones, plus the 5 that I need to read from August. Then I want to pull out 2 that I just can't wait for, that I'm just interested in reading. Burnout Summer. It was an ARC I got, and I wanted to read it this summer, so yes. Then, In Stormy Weather. Yes. So, which is one of my new ones. On Wings of Blood. I also want to read that one. So, yeah. I got a lot of books here. I can't. So this is my TBR for August. It is a big pile of books. Okay. Let's see if I can hold all these. Oh man, this is heavy. Okay, this is my TBR for August. I'm hoping I can get some audiobooks for some of these because I'm going to need them. You know what? I'm going to take this one out because I do want to do, it's a reread for one. And I want to read all of them in order all at once. So right before all of the new releases that's coming out. So that takes off one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 books, which is less than last month. Well, for July, because I had 16. I think it was 16. But that is it. That's my books. I think in September, I'm going to start playing my Candyland game. Do a couple rolls for it. And keep doing these too. And then on the new year, I'm going to go through and add all the new books that I have that's not on here, that I have not picked yet. By the new year, I want all these gone. So these are all my older books. Which means, should I go ahead and pick out another one? No, 10 books is plenty for my TBR. But anyway, so that is my book haul for this month, my reading plans for August, and my progress for July, which I don't think I've even read 30 books, which 30 is roughly what I normally read. But I've been getting a lot of books through the library as they come available, so I've been reading those instead of my TBR. I shouldn't do that. I need to stick to my TBR a little bit better. But that is it for today. I'm going to go read. I have started it, but barely. I need to finish this. Yeah. So, I will see all of y'all next time. Hit like and subscribe. Remind me, I'm going to give away one of those books. So, if you would like to win one, tell me which one you would like to win. Dampara or Autonomy of Magic. So, tell me. But I've got to have more than 10 people try. I'm sorry. If just one person does it, then yeah. But anyway, put a stack of books if you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.